address is 1300 WWCR Avenue, Nashville, Tennessee, 37218, USA. At this time, WWCR begins broadcast operation on 7.490 megahertz.
Radio News with Lance Pry.
Ian regained Hurricane 1 status Thursday evening on its way up to the Carolinas and bringing with it a record storm surge, flooding, and intense winds to their coast, which is under hurricane warning at this hour. After Ian cut through Florida this week, some Florida officials said publicly hundreds have been killed. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis on the issue.
We absolutely expect to have mortality from this hurricane, but I would just caution people, there's a process by where that is confirmed, and there's people, I know that people have said certain things. In terms of confirmed, that will be made apparent over the coming days, but I think the things that have been said out there, that is not something that has been confirmed at this juncture.
Russia struck Ukrainian cities with missiles, rockets, and suicide drones, with one strike reported to have killed 25 people, as it moved Friday to get more seized Ukrainian territory into Russia before the annexation by President Putin takes effect Friday. Iranian citizens flock to the tools designed to help citizens in censorship nations connect to the internet as their government tries to squelch protests. One IT professional said daily demand for virtual private network or VPN services in Iran is up over 3,000% compared to before the protests. The protests are about a woman and her headscarf, or lack of, that got her arrested and subsequently killed by Iranian officials, the protesters claim. 31-year-old Gavin Escobar, a former tight end for the Dallas Cowboys, died in an apparent rock climbing accident in California on Wednesday. Escobar and 33-year-old Chelsea Walsh were found by firefighters in the region. The fall took place near Taquish Rock, shadowing Palm Springs, California. Thanks for listening. We are USA Radio News.
Stress. It never seems to end when you owe money to the IRS. What about the years of unfiled tax returns? Have you tried another tax service and gotten nowhere? Then you need Tax Alliance. Why? Years of being A+ rated with a Better Business Bureau with no consumer complaints sets them apart. Call 800-987-1097. That's 800-987-1097. Don't wait until the IRS attacks your wages, bank account, your home or pension, and even your Social Security check. Tax Alliance specializes in IRS tax relief programs, including the Fresh Start Initiative, which can finally free yourself from IRS debt. Their tax professionals can file returns, fight the IRS to substantially lower your IRS debt, or possibly even have it forgiven. If you owe the IRS $10,000 or more in back taxes, have unfiled tax returns, or have a payment plan and are still frustrated, call 800-987-1097. That's 800-987-1097.
Tax Alliance, your tax resolution solution.
As Hurricane Ian proved hurricane forecast models useless, the Hurricane 4 storm took a sudden turn just before hitting Florida earlier this week, creating devastation to an area thought to be not in the path.
Officials along the west coast of Florida are just now beginning to assess the damage from Ian. In Lee County, where Ian made landfall, officials there are answering as many emergency calls as they possibly can, but also admit that they can't get to every area. Lee County Sheriff Carmine Marcino says details are still spotty, but he tells us that he anticipates many casualties from this storm.
Unsure of the exact details because we are just starting to scratch the surface on this assessment. We're doing everything that we possibly can. Again, now is to protect and preserve lives, and we are in full force doing that.
From the Gulf Coast Radio News Bureau, I'm Tony Maruso.
A federal judge on Thursday denied an Indiana lawyer's request to pause the Biden administration's student loan forgiveness plan as part of a lawsuit filed against the Department of Education earlier this week. And just like that, the United States and North Korea are allies, according to Vice President Kamala Harris at the DMZ Thursday.
So the United States shares a very important relationship, which is an alliance with the Republic of North Korea. And it is an alliance that is strong and enduring. And today, there were several demonstrations of just that.
USA Radio News.
See the road ahead more clearly with Sylvania Bulbs and O'Reilly Auto Parts. Right now, purchase select Sylvania Bulbs and get a $15 gift card after mail-in rebate, plus receive double O-Rewards points. Replace your bulbs today and see better tonight. Let the professional parts people help you find the bulbs you need. Visit O'Reilly Auto Parts or O'ReillyAuto.com.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
The content of this program is